That's great. More?
More what? That was my repertoire.
Oh, okay. Welcome back to Dad Skills. Today we're going to be talking about how to change a bike tire.
Yeah, we got to change them because this one is old and rotten. You know, you can see it there.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
This tire here was just as bad as that tire there.
So you already did this one?
I already did this one.
Okay.
So let's get it put on. Both about equally apart from the pad, so it's not grinding on one. You want them lined up in the center.
Is this a tube hanger? Ow! Now what?
Now we got to put air in it, but let's put air in both of them after we get the other one changed.
Okay, so now we have to change this tube?
Change the tire back here.
The tire.
Here we go.
So let me guess how to do this.
Okay, sure.
So do I do this?
Yep, and you have the chain to play with here. What kind of wrench is this?
This is the box.
Yes.
And this is the crescent?
Open.
Open.
Yes.
It's not crescent?
No, crescent wrench. Open.
Oh, is that the one with the little...
Yes. Crescent wrenches will do this because it has a hole on the other end.
Yep. How about that?
Good job.
Cool.
Okay. You did it. All
That's
right.
a really good trick for weak people like me.
Yep. You can do this also when you have two wrenches and one's not big enough. You can hook another wrench on the end of this one and
get
give you
even more
leverage. Yes.
Wow.
That's
Am I taking it all the way?
No, not taking it all the way off. Just enough.
Okay.
See this slot here? That slot is that's where it's gonna come out of. We gotta mess with this chain over here. Let's go take a look at it.
All right, so now what?
We gotta take this chain off. The best way to do it is to just, oh, that won't let me take it off all the way. So it's even gonna be more fun.
Great.
Let's go up on it.
So I'm holding it. Oh.
There it goes. Just go ahead and lift it out.
Oh.
Let me get this stuff here. There it comes.
Okay.
It. Set her on the floor.
Okay.
Hey, Marlo.
Hi, buddy. Meow. Meow.
Another star is born. Okay, yeah, see, they're not supposed to do this like that. It's kind of wore out. This is Diana's bicycle, and she hasn't ridden it for several years.
Why does it deteriorate like that?
It's been sitting in the sun, in the solar room out here at 150 degrees, whatever it is. Turns rubber back into its base elements, what it really does.
Okay.
Find the nut here, or the entry point here, because this thing won't really compress all that well. Just break you loose.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get this pushed back. This is part of the inner tube. So let's start over here. All you do is if you have strong fingers,
No.
get all this underneath, like that.
Oh, you're just popping
Pop it off.
the whole
Now
thing.
we still got this thing here to contend with.
So you just want to wriggle it out?
Yeah.
I see.
That's it.
So this is the wheel.
That's a wheel.
This is the tire.
And tube.
This is the tube.
Yeah. So we got
Inside.
a new tire.
Okay. So do we have to take out the tube?
Yep, we do. Take out the tube. Just kind of, no. Don't want to pull on it too hard because it's kind of been vulcanized in there too. Vulcan is the term that I can't remember who came up with it. Maybe in
Star Trek?
Goodyear. No, it means fire.
Okay.
You can see the smudge and the little particles and stuff on this. So let's.
Gross.
So let's
So
take.
this is still good?
Yeah. I hope. We'll find out.
Okay.
Don't buy stuff you don't have to. You know.
Yeah.
We were poor growing up, and we have patch kits for those things, and
Oh.
if we have to, we'll throw a patch on it.
Oh.
This is the reason that you got to get rid of this guy. It's just completely shot. Yep.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be writing on that.
No, you don't. You know, not when your life depends on it. Let's get this thing here hooked up.
Oh, so we're going to put air in it to make sure that it doesn't have any holes?
Yes. We got to put our valve in here.
Got to put our valve in?
Yep. See that little notch on the top of that guy?
Here. Can you,
This is a valve that holds...
No, to the camera.
This is... I can't even get there. How's that? So this is a valve that's from monster truck tires down to bicycle tires here. They're pretty much universal. and it's got a little slot cut in the top, and that slot is for that little slot cutter there. So that fits right in there.
What the heck are you doing?
I'm spinning it on, and that puts the valve in.
That tool
fits down in there, and that just twists it back and forth. And you want it a little bit tight because we're going to fill it up with air and see if it blows anywhere.
What is this tool called?
A
valve putter inner?
Yeah, valve putter inner.
Okay, so get this little tool.
Yeah, they sell them at any auto parts store, stuff like that. Now this one's a real good one because this one does several things. It's got a thread cutter there. You can see there's little slots in it, and that's the outside thread cutter. On your $500 inner tube for your big old tractor out in the field, if this thing is screwed up here, you can use this to cut new threads. Okay?
That's a thread cutter?
That's a thread cutter. And this end over here is a thread chaser for the inside of this guy, for inside there. We got the valve in already, so we can't really show you that. And then this guy here is for when this is crushed.
So this part is
for the outside.
That cuts the threads.
Cuts the threads on the outside.
This one
cuts the
threads on the inside.
And this here, that will help expand it when you got this crushed by a log or something in a logging operation, or rock comes in and crushes this thing.
Okay.
So rather than throw away that $500 tube, you can use this to start it and get it opened up a little bit, and then use this to chase the threads with. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So,
sure.
Anyway, let's blow this guy up. Which camera we want to be on?
Get around back here.
You shove me over there, then you shove me over here. Jeez.
It's not very interesting when you're back to the camera.
Okay. So here we go.
People want to see your beautiful face.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe 25, 75 years ago. Okay, we're going to blow this up. Now be real careful with this because there's not a lot of volume.
Go really slowly.
Really slow.
If you have an air compressor, obviously.
Well, or...
Can you go to the gas station and do it?
Or you have an a tire pump, old-time tire pump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody carries a tire pump on your bicycle. What we're doing is we're just kind of looking for some...
Do you listen?
You can. There's a lot of noise in here. We're in the city. This tube is in pretty good shape.
I know that there are some tips for how to check if there's an air leak, like putting liquid or something on it.
You can use soap bubbles.
Soap bubbles, yeah.
And that'll show you bubbles, or you can submerge it underwater.
And see if air bubbles come up?
See if bubbles come up.
Okay.
I mean, you can take this thing and twist it around pretty good and still not really...
Yeah.
You can fold it up like this and shove it under a pan of water, and it'll show where the bubbles are.
Okay.
I think this is probably going to be okay. So you give that tool there a try and pull that valve out.
So I'm pulling it out with this little part on the top. So what do I do?
Turn righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Keep going.
Why? Why am I taking it out?
There's a process we're going to have to do later when we put it all together. Is you're going to want to inflate the thing and then immediately deflate it and inflate it to get any wrinkles out.
So we're deflating it again
Completely.
to get... Oh, so that was just a check to make sure this is okay.
Yeah.
Now we're going to stick it in here.
Yes. All you do for sticking it in here, just stick it in there. Just shove it in. You don't even have to lubricate your nuts on this one.
No. Yeah. Go back to our scissors episode for that one.
Yes. Now you see we just kind of shoved it in there.
Okay.
Now we're going to take the air and we're just going to gently blow this up. Come on, darling.
You can do it.
Man, you moving. What's going on here with that thing? You took it all the way out.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
I can't tell if you like Harbor Freight or you hate them.
Well, I probably spent $10,000 there, but
It's a love-hate relationship?
Yeah.
It's like a swear word for you.
Come on.
Let me try. I don't understand what's happening.
Let's go to Plan B.
What's that? That's scary. Jesus.
It is scary. See how it's all swollen up and all the...
Oh.
Yep, there we go.
So
Yeah.
this is a gradual process. You want to make sure you're getting it in the tire itself.
Okay, now we've taken some wrinkles out and we got it back in the tire pretty good. So let's go ahead and put it on the rim.
Oh, so you just put a little bit of air in and then...
Just to get rid of the wrinkles. Now we need to squeeze the tire together so that it goes down inside.
All the way around the rim?
All the way around the rim. You don't want to pinch that tube. If you pinch the tube, you'll cause a hole in it. So as you go around the tire, you want to make sure your tube is not being pinched in the tire itself. See right here?
Yeah.
Make sure that's pushed back.
Oh, okay.
And we keep going. Make sure it doesn't come undone.
This is a two-person job for sure, isn't it?
It can be. Now, if you use a screwdriver or anything, you got to make sure it doesn't have a whole lot of sharp things sticking out of it.
So you can just kind of jamming it in there?
Yeah. You got strong enough hands to do it? Nope. Okay, that's down here. Let me go get some soap.
Soap? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I do. We're going to put some soap on here to help this process along so we don't tear the tire. Just a little bit of soap.
What does this soap do? It just kind of makes it slippery?
It's slippery.
Lubrication's kind of a big thing when you're trying to fit stuff in there, huh?
It is. Pamela Anderson one time had a shot in Playboy magazine. She stood under a big sign that had lubrication on it.
Oh my god.
Everybody thought that was pretty
I'm
fun.
gonna have to bleep all this out.
Why? Stick this tire right into your hand. That way it'll keep it from moving.
Is this gonna go on? This seems...
It will.
You did this with the other one already, too?
Yep.
You did this by yourself?
Yep.
How?
Dogging perseverance.
Ooh, okay, so you're kind of lifting
Lifting
the
both
back
tires.
part.
Yes. And you move this guy here up a little bit.
Oh, okay, that's a good trick.
Come down here, make sure that we're not losing that other side.
Yeah.
Come down here, I'm grabbing both tires. I'm not sticking it inside the tire and popping the tube.
Yeah.
Okay. There
Oh,
we go.
yay. We did it.
Damn, 5 on that. Now, we use our air here again. Get this thing through there.
Don't spray me again.
What? That was a fun part.
Oh. Oh. Wait, do I need to put the valve in?
Not now. We're just going to do this a couple times.
What does that do? Gets the wrinkles out?
Gets the wrinkles out.
Inflate to make sure you don't have any wrinkles.
No wrinkles.
Okay.
You want to be young and healthy. Spring chicken.
Your tubes should be young and healthy.
Yes, your tubes should be young and healthy.
Okay.
I'm going to put this on here a couple of turns
Why?
so I can pull this back out.
Oh.
It'll eventually push itself out. It should, but I don't want to take a chance. Lubrication on this a little bit also.
The valve?
A lot of time these valves, here, you're a hot shot tireman. Throw that on there now.
Okay. Do I do it like that?
Yep.
And then here, why don't you?
Here, give me the little camera,
I can't really tell what I'm doing. Are you just kind of feel it?
Yep.
Oh. Is that it?
I think so. It's pretty hard to cross thread, so.
Oh, I feel, okay, now it's getting tougher.
Yep. Tightened up, that's
Tighten
it.
it up how much?
That's it. Just
One
finger
vein?
tight. Yep.
Finger tight, okay.
Not even a one veiner on that.
Just a fingertip.
Yeah. See if this thing here flates it up. Inflates it.
Plates.
Inflates. Not just flakes, but flates. Remember I showed you earlier about how you push this off to the side?
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, that's it. Same thing here.
Just to give it some pressure?
Yeah, so it doesn't...
Oh! Wow. Well, that worked. Okay, so this is a tire pressure gauge.
Yep.
And it's at like 17.
Yeah, it's at like 17 or so, so it may feel strong, but it's not. Because look right here.
What do you...
On the tire, and it's 40...
What is that?
60 to 85 PSI.
Wow, so you really gotta inflate these.
Yeah. Use a gauge unless you're really, really good at squeezing and telling how much the pressure is.
Well, I'm pretty good at that, so...
How much do you think that is?
35.
Let's see. How much?
40.
Pretty close,
good,
pretty close.
good.
Let's go a little bit higher.
We gotta get to 60.
Try it again.
55.
Okay.
50.
50.
I'm consistently 500.
Took a gauge.
Okay,
That's probably plenty.
so around 60.
Yeah.
It says you can go up to 85. You don't want to do the top end?
No, it makes it too hard. That's
50.
50.
A little bit more?
A little bit more. See if
There's the air compressor.
Yeah. So that's it. Let's put the bike back up here.
So we got the tube in, we got the tire on, the wheel. We got it all inflated to the right pressure, which was about 60 psi. And now what?
Now we're ready to put it on the bike.
Okay.
Now here we got to do the same thing we did on the front. We got to put that through there.
What do we have to do?
We have to put this through the brakes. We blew the tire up too much.
Oh no! Okay, well let's get it on first a little bit, like through this, and then
You can't, because it's got to go through the brakes too.
Okay, so
We got to slide this past the chain, through the brakes, and both into these slots. And then we have to line the slots up just like we did in the front, so that it's not rubbing on one side of the brakes or the other. So it's kind of tricky, but let's see if we can do this thing. Inside the chain, and then through.
I don't know what are you doing right now?
I'm putting this back in there.
What?
Hang on. This slot here has to go down into there. And this thing here has to be around that. And this has to be over here, has to come this way. There we go.
What? Oh, right there.
We're in the slot there. We're in the slot here.
Okay.
So this looked pretty good on the brakes. Pretty well centered. This guy here looks like it's in pretty good shape. Now we can come around here and tighten this guy back up.
Whew, it's getting hot. Okay, what are you doing? Wait, what?
Well, bring your camera around here. See this? It was hitting right here on the fender, so I just pried that up just a little bit. And now it's hitting better. It's out there. Now we can tighten this up. Yeah, that's pretty good.
What just happened? What did you just do?
Well,
You just like put it on by magic.
put it on, and I just adjusted this up a little bit so it wasn't hitting the fender down here, and it's pretty evenly spaced in the
In the brakes.
brakes.
Like the first one that we put on.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
now I'm gonna roll this around.
And you gotta make sure the gears are correct.
Yep, this is taking care of it itself.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, so we got both the tires on, got them both inflated,
Yep, got them both lined up.
lined up.
Everything tightened down.
It's ready to ride?
Ready to ride.
Ooh,
All right,
let's go riding.
cool. Good day
Thanks,
for it.
Dad.
You're welcome.
It's too hot.